Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Boston Celtics.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Green out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Kapintsev in at the center position. And with things just getting started in this new season, Brent, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, B.A., I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
Here's Kapintsev. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And so here is Chicago, following the score by Milwaukee. Here's LaVine for three, rebounded by Kapintsev. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Fires for three, gets the three to fall. Kapintsev's got his third basket on the night right there.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Vucevic's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting one.
Free throw good. Green. For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Vucevic. And rejected.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Knocks it down from distance.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Quickly finds Vucevic. Now Levine. Green covering. Levine draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Williams from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Green from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got 11 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Williams passes to Levine. Shoots from 12. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Kapintsev, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Outside Barrett. To halt the run, and it's rejected. Green against Levine. Prince, the pass to Lillard. 4-3, and the Bucks hit again from deep. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Quickly. Rebounded by Green. With the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The 3 is up. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Poke loose. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Skapintsev. 15 points in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Into the lane, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, nice shot by Lillard.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Hits the trifecta. Skapintsev's got 23 points.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Barrett. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The three from Prince. Nails it from three. Prince has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Green with the ball. Now quickly defending. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From behind the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Bulls. And stolen by Green. Pass to Prince. Out to Lillard. And here is Green. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Lillard comes with a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Skapintsev. Give him 23. This one for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And we're going to break away for a special report from our very own Shams Charania on Minnesota. All right, Shams, what's new with the Timberwolves?
Hey, Brian. They got their guy. Jason Tatum is on the move from what I'm hearing, and this team was looking at him for a while, and it's not often you can make a deal for a premier NBA talent who also happens now to be an NBA champion. This is a roster shakeup of epic magnitude. It completely alters the shape of the NBA landscape.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much.
Jump ball call.
And here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Launches it. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's quickly. Rebound, Milwaukee. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the triple, and the three-pointer goes. Green's got 25 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now quickly defending. The three from Prince. He buries it from 3. Prince has got 9.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
To get back on.
Yes, sir! Oh, that's what you tune in for right there. Wow. And how about RJ getting a little bit Fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Antetokounmpo for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
To the paint. Yet another steal from him. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Just so lethal in the open floor. I mean, Lillard is impossible to keep up with given his speed and athleticism.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Quickly's got space. Rebounded by Skapintsev. Skapintsev's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
And the Bucks hit again from deep. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Kobe White, also Josh Giddey out there. Jalen Smith is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Turkoglu in at the 4. Here's Nash from outside the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack.
To the inside, Smith. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Prince on the...
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. For Chicago, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the... dunk.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And so here is Chicago. In the second quarter, held scoreless. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Nash. 13 points in the win against Philadelphia.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Lets a 3 fly, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Who poked away, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Williams has checked in for Chicago. Quickly comes in for Giddey. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside to the paint. Here's quickly. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Garnett. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops them first. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Outside White. And Green comes to help. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Bucks have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The ball's knocked loose. Levine. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Milwaukee has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that one's good. Green.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Levine draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Brown from the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's White. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Nash.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The three. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Skapintsev. Here's Brown. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah. On right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here's Green from the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Smith outside. They swipe it. Here's Nash. 12 points for him, and that one's good. Green.
What would this game be like without their easy points off of turnovers?
Quickly, passes to Williams. Here's Levine for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 8 rebounds in the game. Puts up a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. Deflected. On the take. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. They double-team Levine. Outside White. To stop the run, he got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Chicago has possession. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Clock at 4. Barrett finds Williams. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The three from Quickly.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
They double-team Vucevic. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two. That's a jump ball.
Here's Garnett. He's covered by Levine. For three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now here's Quickly. Defense right on him. The three, Barrett. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year. Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Vucevic's shot is off. Here's Garnett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Milwaukee. They've only given up 2 points this quarter, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. A minute 42 left in the second. Quickly passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Releases. Again, Milwaukee!
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Brown. buries it from three. Brown's got 9.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Vucevic finds Levine. Williams from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively.
It's good. Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Barrett on the wing to win the drought. And they get it back. Levine can't hit.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here.
And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep. It's been. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot run line. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, and the right next time. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Magic in Orlando. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. This game is too close to call. Pretty evenly matched squads. This is what my research is showing.
Yeah, it might just come down to who wants it more. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Milwaukee Bucks.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chicago with the ball. We've got Green, and it's Pierce in at the 4 slot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Parker, and Parker throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside, Williams. It's deflected. Here's Yao. Parker passes to Pierce. Takes the 3, hits a three-pointer. Pierce has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Good! Another from 3.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And what a dunk by Levine, looking to punish the defense.
Chicago foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Quickly, outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Levine can't hit.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Green for 3. And again! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic. No good again that time.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Here's Yao. Yep, that one goes.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Vucevic with it. Parker picks him up. Quickly, outside. Down low. In transition, here they come. Here's Wade, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And here are the Bulls now. Now quickly. No points yet. Back to Vucevic. No good with a layup. The Bucks have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Parker passes to Wade. Here's Green. Again, Milwaukee!
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Quickly. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Jack's up a 3. He drops it from range. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And good! There's another!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine for 3. Now with a rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes.
Yet another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Fires the 3. Good! That's another bucket!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. On the wing quickly. Vucevic, a screen on Parker. Back to Williams. Pass to Levine. To the inside. To end the run. Barrett. Oh, Green with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. White, he's checked in for Zach Levine.
Number 0, Kobe White.
The 3 from Quickly. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Offensive board. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in, and he makes it. Yao's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got 7 now in this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Williams misses. Here's Milwaukee. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Clock is at 3. White for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Green's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. From downtown, drains the triple.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Outside, Williams. Back to White. A shot to stop the run. There's the block. Wade, the pass to Yao. And here's Green from the arc. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Outside White. Williams on the wing. Back to White. Outside Barrett. To the inside. Green for three. Another one falls. Amazing.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Left side Barrett. Williams on the wing. The Bulls with another miss. It's Parker on the attack, and Parker throws it down.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. White, the pass to Smith. Left side Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Green. Over Williams. Again, Milwaukee.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Left side White. Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Chicago, we've got Zach LaVine, Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Turkoglu in at power forward.
Oh, man, tonight it's Dame time, and when Lillard gets hot, it's a sight to see.
Pass to Turkoglu, back to LaVine, to the paint. Here's White. Rebound, Milwaukee. Prince is takes a three, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
Okay, Lefty, I see it. Vintage Ginobili there.
Stripped it away. And he jams it home with authority.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. Outside LaVine. Here's Smith. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Talk about a throwback. Manu with a terrific burst at the rack.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's White. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Bucks. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
White against Lillard. And here's LaVine. Pass to Turkoglu. 4 on the clock and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. For 3, here's Lillard. Sinks it from distance. Lillard's got 6 here in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Tipped away and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Prince. Here's Ginobili. There's the 3, and Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Hey, they're causing turnovers, and then they're taking advantage at the other end.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead, and these days there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition, but, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And at any level of basketball, the turnover differential can make all the difference.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Giddey passes to White. Now here's Smith. Down low. Lillard against Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
That one goes. Count it.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Knocked away. Inside, Lillard. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
For Chicago, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. They're now allowing an insane number of points off of turnovers.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. Tries the 9-footer. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Well, look, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Timeout called, Milwaukee.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Now the Bucks with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Yeah, Lillard has a talent to move the ball. He's developed those sharp instincts.
To the inside, here's Levine to stop the drought. Oh, Green with a block. On the wing, Green. Let's go with a three. Good. He hits again.
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Just don't know how Giannis's 2 steps equal anybody else's 5 steps. You can't catch up.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
3 on the clock. Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Lillard.
Second violation. Milwaukee ball.
Yo, watch his step back.
And here's Milwaukee now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Back to Williams. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Antetokounmpo has got 12 now in this quarter.
But he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
They double-team Levine. Pass to Quickly. To the middle. They need this. Levine can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen.
And yes, another basket.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game. Lillard with the ball. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Kicks it to Quickly. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Antetokounmpo with it, guarded by Vucevic. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
They double-team Levine, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's Levine. 5 to shoot. Over Green.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win.
And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Levine. Blocked. Here's Kapitsev. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Levine passes to Vucevic. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Sinks the tray.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate.
Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build up this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.